Hey, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Last week I made the mistake and said Thursday, but it's Wednesday. So good morning. Cheers. So I'm up and I'm doing, and today, I don't know where to set my coffee right now. I'll set it right there. Um, Today we had to have a discussion with the kid who's still only 12 years old, and I get it, but we had to have a discussion with the kid about getting up and getting things done in a timely fashion. And yeah. So that's just what it is, and she was not happy with it. And I eventually ended up telling her that, you know what, it doesn't. Oh crap! That's what I thought would happen. Jeez. I kind of sugared these when they were just a little bit too wet, and now the sugar doesn't want to come off. Might have to scrape it off or leave it. See, when I'm brushing it, there's sugar. There's sugar on here. You probably can't see it, but it's not brushing off because I did it and it was too wet when I did it. Jeez. Because I rushed it. Jeez. Whatever. Alright, so I'll be scraping cookies with my fingernails, I guess. Because so I have my sugar bowl here, and it's not that I'm just scraping cookies with my fingernails. I'm scraping the sugar off of the cookie where it's not supposed to be. Because apparently Misty rushed it last night. Or not last night, the other day. I rushed it. Jeez. Whatever, right? Whatever. Anyhow, we had to have a discussion with the kid about getting up and getting stuff done. It took me an hour to wake her butt up this morning. Just about an hour. And she kept laying down and going back to sleep. Maybe you can see it on that one. See, there's sugar there? And it's fucking stuck to it. Not that it's stuck that I can't scrape it off. But I did sugar them too early. Should have let it dry more. So anyhow, we had to have a discussion with the kid about getting up and getting stuff done in a timely fashion because she wants to lay around all morning, but then she doesn't want to go to bed in a timely fashion at night either. So I'm making her bedtime earlier, and her dad agrees with me. Because I shouldn't be arguing with her first thing in the morning, every stinking morning. And it shouldn't take me an hour to wake her up every stinking morning. So she's going to have an earlier bedtime. She's thoroughly not happy with that. And that's okay. I wonder. Where's my bottle of water? There it is. I wondered if I can take this and this, just a little bit, yes, it's taking a little bit of the color off, but that's okay, as long as I get that sugar off where it's not supposed to be. Jeez. Come on, Misty, get your shit together. Anyhow, so we had an extensive discussion with her this morning. Get up, get stuff done. We don't have time to waste. She's like, but I don't want to. And we had to go on and say, you know what? Do you think we want to get up and do the things that we're doing? Does your dad want to go to work and work third shift every night? No. But he does it because we need to. It's something that needs to be done. He can work another shift, I guess, but that's just what we have. That's where our time allows us to be right now. And I don't always like getting up and doing the things. Oh, yeah. Doing the things that I'm doing. A little damp cloth. Brought it right off. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Kind of. Oh, so much better. Okay. We'll put that to the side. Either way, I'll do that later. So, I'm squirreling myself. But I said, do you think that we want to... Yeah, I love doing cookies. I love doing them. Because I have figured out that if I'm going to be up and I'm going to be doing something, I might as well do something that I like, that I love. And does the husband really love working at the gas station? No, not really. But he enjoys it while he's there. So it's not like we all... And I get it. Not a lot of people want to get up and go to work. Not a lot of people want to get up and do. But we have to, whether we like it or not, for whatever reason, we have to. And I even told her, what did I tell her? That some night when she's supposed to be going to bed, I'm actually going to keep her up and run through everything that I do after she goes to bed, normally. Because after she goes to bed, I finish up the dishes, I change out the trash, I take the recycling out, I empty other trash bags, I get things cleaned up, and then I go to bed. But I still get things cleaned up and done up that I don't want to do tomorrow before I go to bed. So one night, she's going to stay up with me, and she's not going to like it. She's going to thoroughly hate me. I'm going to have to do it on a night when her dad is still here too, so I don't get the flack, because she gave me a lot of flack this morning. It took me an hour to wake her up. And sometimes this is stuff that we're dealing with, so it's not like no one's dealing with this. Other people are dealing with their kid not waking up on time. And I get it, kind of, but I still don't get it, because I was always the first one up, and I would actually make sure my mom woke me up at 4:30 every morning so I could be up, because I also had to get my sisters up and around for school. Cheers. So I've been getting people up and around for school for a very, very, very long time. Probably since the age of 11, 12 years old, same age as my daughter is now. That's the time I started waking others up and making sure my sisters got around for school, because I was already around for school, because I'm the oldest. So that's just what would happen. So it is what it is, right? It's a Wednesday, and yeah, we had a little bit of extra time because it's a late start. She goes to school late every Wednesday. Every kid does. It's not just like a Jalen thing. It's a school-wide thing. So yeah, she didn't like me or the husband, but bonus, the husband really had my back with this. And if I'm making the right decisions and talking about the things that need to be talked about, my husband's totally got my back. If I'm talking nonsense bullshit, he ain't got my back. But and the kid doesn't understand. The kid has no clue. She doesn't understand why dad's got my back. Why she's the one that's out. Not really out, but why dad's got my back more than he's got her back. Why he's telling her the same thing I'm telling her. Because this is what we need to do in life. It is what it is, right? Just get up and do it anyway. There are days that I don't feel like getting up and doing it, but I still get up and do it. And I asked her this morning, I said, how would you feel if you had to spend an hour waking me up in the morning? She said, well, I don't though, because you're the mom. I said, yeah, but I could be the crappy mom that's still asleep and making you get up and get around for yourself. She said, well, I wouldn't get up and get around for myself. I said, yeah, you would, because I wouldn't be doing it, and you still have to go to school. So you still have to get up and get around, whether I'm getting you around or whether you're doing it yourself. But if I was that crappy mom that I kind of used to be, and I would get up and get my kids started getting around, and then I would lay back down for a little bit. I used to do this back in the day when the older ones were this age. And then sometimes they would miss the bus, and I would have to walk them to school. Luckily, we didn't live very far from the school, but either way, they didn't get the bus. And so then I had to do more. I had to get dressed and do more to get them to school, because I laid back down and I helped them miss the bus, because they weren't fully on getting themselves around like I thought, like I would have been at that age, but my upbringing was different. So yeah, there are things every day that you got to do, that I got to do, that we all got to get up and do. You got to get up and feed yourself, right? You might as well do something better for yourself after you're done feeding yourself. Get up and get a cup of coffee. If you got to go to the gas station to get a cup of coffee, it used to be, there was quite a few times when my coffee maker was broke for whatever reason, and I had to run to the gas station and get a cup of coffee first thing in the morning. I haven't lately, but every now and then I get up and I go get a cup of coffee from the gas station. It used to be an everyday thing back in the day when my older children were younger. So just get up and get stuff done for yourself, even if you don't want to. Look, I get it. I get that you don't want to. And look, I even said to her, I said, you think I enjoy sitting out there for hours doing cookies? Obviously, I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it. But if I didn't have to make the extra money, do you think I would be doing it? No, I'd be sitting around doing absolutely nothing, twiddling my thumbs, wondering what's next. But It is what it is. So as long as I got to be up doing something, I might as well be doing something I enjoy. And I don't always enjoy every aspect of whatever it is that I'm doing. I don't enjoy doing the dishes, but they get done. I started them already this morning. Bonus for me. This brushing the sugar off of this, that's already stuck, and I'm going to have to do something different, and my brush won't take it off. Like, my brush won't. It takes off a little bit, but not a lot. Whatever. So there's always aspects of whatever you're doing you're not going to enjoy. When I worked at the factory, there were aspects that I enjoyed and there were aspects that I didn't enjoy. It happens with anything in life. Doesn't matter what you're doing in life. You're going to find when you're doing something, you're going to find something you enjoy and something you don't enjoy in the same thing. And should you quit doing it just because, well, I don't enjoy this part, so I'm just not going to do it. I don't enjoy this aspect of this job, so I'm just going to quit. And no, you don't do that. You continue to do it for the things that you do enjoy. And when you continue to enjoy the things that you like to enjoy in your job of whatever it is that you do during your day, when you learn to enjoy more of it, then you get more things to enjoy. And you're not such a sourpuss. And the day goes by faster. And you get home faster. And you get to go to sleep faster. So it doesn't matter whether you enjoy it or not. I worked for 7 years in a job that I didn't enjoy. There were aspects of the job that I enjoyed. I enjoyed being on the forklift most of the time. I enjoyed talking with the truck drivers most of the time. Sometimes them truck drivers. I used to take cookies to the day job, and the arguing truck drivers, I was here first. No, I was here first. Here, shut up and have a cookie. Yeah, I would actually do that. And stuff their mouth full of cookies so they couldn't complain. And then I would say, okay, now that you've had a cookie, load your truck first, I'll load your truck next, and it'll be fine. But as soon as I give them a cookie, they shut up. Maybe that was my little bit of magic there, whatever. But I found ways around getting things done. And arguing truck drivers is not something that I enjoy dealing with ever. So I started taking cookies in to hawk them and to give them away to the arguing truck drivers to make them happy. Because a cookie a day keeps the sadness away. I don't even care. It's on my business card. That was a whole lot. I said a whole lot and I'm a little winded. It's okay. Cheers on Wednesday. Winded Wednesday. That's what we're going to call it. Today is a winded Wednesday. Misty's winded because she got a lot to say. So, on a Wednesday, find your things to feel grateful for. And I'm grateful, uber grateful right now, that the husband has my back. And, excuse me. The husband has my back in the things that I'm saying. So I'm uber grateful for that. And I'm uber grateful that my husband has my back. That's probably a big, big thing for me right now, is because not everyone always has my back in the things that I'm doing. So the fact that he has my back means I must be doing something right, because he's uber logical and I'm somewhat not uber logical. I don't play chess well. I don't even know what playing chess means. Like, I have no idea the intricacies of chess, but apparently logical people can play chess. I don't know. So I don't even care about chess because it drives me crazy. I can play checkers like a boss, but chess, not for me. All of my children know how to play chess. My husband knows how to play chess. Me, not so much. It's okay. So yeah, I'm just uber grateful that apparently my logic is improving to the point that the husband has my back when I'm discussing stuff with the children. Child, and sometimes children too. Anyhow, also, find your own magic. Be your own magic. Sometimes your own magic isn't just getting up and getting stuff done. It doesn't mean you have to like getting the stuff done. You don't have to like it at all. You don't even have to like yourself in the middle of getting stuff done. You just have to get it done, so you can move on to do something that you do want to do, that you do enjoy doing, right? Right. Also, be your own sunshine. Did you notice the sun is staying out later The sun is setting later in the evenings. Yay. That means spring will be here soon. So, I mean, I know it's inevitable. It's just a changing of the seasons, and we're up and we're down and we're all over the place. So, in the middle of that, be your own sunshine, because those temperature changes up and down and all over the place, they can make your body do funny things too. Like when you take a bottle of water or a bottle of pop and you stick it in the freezer and then you pull it out and it's like totally frozen. When you pull it out and you set it in room temperature, what does it start doing? It starts sweating and having condensation on the outside. Your nose does the same thing. Your body does the same thing when you go in and it's warm and cold, and then warm and then cold, and then warm and then cold. Your body does the same thing. It comes out of here. It is what it is. So pay attention to that. Blow your nose more often. Take some deep cleansing breaths. Help yourself help you. Help yourself help you. And by helping yourself and helping you, it also helps others, because you've helped yourself, so someone else doesn't have to help you. You can look at it however you want, but not everyone wants to help everyone all the time. Yeah, am I available to help others? Of course. But am I going to continue to help because you don't want to do it yourself? No. We're not doing that anymore. You're going to learn to get up and get it done. In fact, last night the kid, she was uber hungry, but she didn't want what I made, what was for dinner. She didn't want that, which was fine. So I said, what do you want? And I know I thought I was done, but I'm not. But so I said, what do you want for dinner? And it's all about helping yourself and helping others. And so she got like a packet of ramen. She likes the ramen, and she'll open up the package of ramen and she'll run water into the package. And then she puts the seasoning in the package and she kind of shakes it up, and then she dumps it all out and she eats the ramen like that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Would I do it? No, but she likes it. So whatever. I think the older children did that as well. But also, so then she finished that off. She ate that and she was fine. And she came out and she says, I'm still hungry. I said, well, what else do you want? And I'm sitting here and I'm doing cookies and stuff. And she went and she got the Lipton chicken flavor noodle soup. It's still sitting on the counter. It's just, she made herself a package, but that's what she wanted. She handed it to me. She was going to walk away. I'm like, no, you're going to make it yourself. Why? Not because I don't have time. I would totally stop doing and make her dinner and make her the soup. But that thing is so simple that she can do it herself. And so I made her get the pan out, get the water into the pan, read the directions, pour the soup in, cook her soup, and spoon out her soup for herself. I know it's a lot, and she felt like it was a lot. But I said, look, if you feel like it's a lot, how do you think I feel? Okay. So you're going to make your soup, and I'm going to keep doing this. And I was sitting right here watching her doing everything. She even turned the stove on. Like, we're doing it. Because tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. Tomorrow's not even promised to me. So as long as I'm up and I'm alive and I'm doing stuff, I'm going to show you how to get other things done, so you can do it on the off chance that I'm not here tomorrow for whatever reason. So that's all I got. That was a lot. That's okay. So if if your kids are arguing with you, you could do that. And if you're going to show them how to do things, make sure you're standing there with them and showing them how to do it so they know. And, I bring her along with me when I'm doing different chores, and she doesn't like it. But that's okay, because I'm not making her do it herself and then yelling and screaming at her for not doing it herself. I'm making her just do it along with me. Yeah. So, do what you can. 3 things. Find your things to feel grateful for. Be your own magic. Find your own magic. Maybe you need to take a deep breath before that happens. That's okay. Also, be your own sunshine, because tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. That's all I got. Hope everyone has a great, lovely, amazing Wednesday. See you out.